What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a team from the Pac-12, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Bruins about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Stallions offense will have the football first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on 3rd down. The Stallions will send out the punt unit. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So UCLA's offense will get the ball for the first time. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him. But, David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
From the gun, give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bruins headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Iamaleava. He'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
And the Bruins have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Bruins! They put the first points on the board. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Got it in the middle. It's McGowan. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Stallions are on the move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8 clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
The Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Stallions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. It's complete on the right side. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Going up top again. Makes the catch. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. The Stallions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Step into the end zone. Touchdown, Stallions.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did tack on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed.
Hold and finds his man on the left.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bruins will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They want to run it left here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He'll keep it himself. 2024 was a transition year for UCLA. New coach, new schemes. One surprise was Carson Schlesinger, third in the nation in tackles. He's now in the NFL, David, so what's the big adjustment for this defense?
Well, I tell you what, the team finished strong. And whenever you change coaching staffs, you need that believe, that buy-in moment. Finishing 4-2 down the stretch, I thought was a good thing. So can the defense swarm? Can they game tackle? Who's the next guy in this rotation that's going to step up and make plays?
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bruins want to move quickly.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense.
There he goes. Makes him past the marker. He's up to 51 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're dealing with a second and long. They go to the ground. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Bruins have their offense in high gear. The Bruins moving the chains on the ground, and they've had some great running backs there. Some have flown under the... it's a running room. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll do it himself. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this third and long from the 20. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. This pass is caught, and it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The quick out.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
From the gun, he leads it with the back. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Stallions come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Stallions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's McGowan. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Stallions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown Stallions. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, out of space. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness. Once he's out in the open field, he shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Look out, he's got room. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. He's got an open man. Touchdown, UCLA! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018.
Trying to make them guess wrong on the read option to the right.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown Bruins. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. From the gun, running back on the move. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun to give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3 and gets it to the 20-yard line. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Pressure coming. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the first down. The Stallions have it with a 1st and 10. The give on the option. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll leave it with him. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it up to 30. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. He's got him. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Stallions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Shakes off the defender. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Stallions.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Matthews. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. He's loose. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. To the air, it's Iamaleava on target. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man downfield. It's a seam wide open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, UCLA!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
The Stallions will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Bruins moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Makes the grab. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out. First drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in. It's McGowan. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Stallions line up to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Looking for space. It's Thomas. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Makes the grab. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The Bruins in the hurry-up.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Now on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Got his man. He's loose. Touchdown Bruins. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Buffalo went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Bulls always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout.
Pulls it in.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Stands in and takes the hit. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. No matter the sport, he epitomized the UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
The Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now improvising. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Stallions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll give it to the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Iamaleava. It's on target and complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. No huddle offense to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Bruins are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Going for 6. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man in the middle. Plows through the defense.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver. Just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy. And I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. Give to the running back. Past the first down marker and still running. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Stallions are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's McGowan. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Ward.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Extending the play. And he'll slide after picking up the first down. And the Stallions come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Makes the quick grab. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to the ground game on the left. Sweet cut there. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Finds his tight end. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's got it on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Bruins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying to set up the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
And that is another first down.
Run in the red zone. It's Thomas. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. And the Bruins will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tulsa rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Dropping back, it's Grimes. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Stallions come to the line on 3rd down trying to keep this drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
That's a first down for the offense.
On the move, it's Roberts. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Here's a hit. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It's 1st down from the 11. Quarterback running on the draw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Brings up 2nd down.
Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense, to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
59, Sharks, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Reading the option, it's Grimes. Wide open spaces. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Direct snap. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.